Hi, Deb Blower here, an independent Epicure consultant and leader. And today we're going to be making our easy peasy taco. This new taco seasoning is 100% vegan. It's made full of pea protein, chili powder, vitamin B6 and 12, and it's so simple to make. First thing we have to do is have 2 cups of hot water, and add our seasoning mix to the water. We're going to give that just a bit of a stir, very gently. And then we need to let it sit for 5 minutes to soak up all the water. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
While that's waiting, we're going to make up our poco picante salsa. So we take 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, two tablespoons of our poco picante salsa mix, and I'm using our 4-in-1 spice spoons, which fit perfectly into every jar. It eliminates a lot of spillage. Now I like to add in some green onions and some peppers, any color peppers. Today I happen to have green peppers. So we're just going to chop those up into small bite-sized pieces using our Prep Pro chef knife, which is our ceramic knife and very, very sharp. They do not go dull on you. I've had mine for quite some time. You just have to be very careful with them because you certainly don't want to have your finger put into the salsa. Okay, and I've got 2 green onions, which again we're just going to dice up small. See how easily these knives go through things? Just lickety-split. So we'll just add that into our salsa. And I've got a bowl that looks like it's going to overflow on us if we're not careful. So ever so gently, we're going to mix that up. Let the flavors all meld together nicely. If you're like me, you cannot keep salsa in the house. As fast as I make it, it disappears. It's just one of our family favorites. It's fantastic if you are making an omelet in the mornings, or even in scrambled eggs. It's really good. We also like it just as a condiment to our meat potatoes. There, now we'll just set that aside and give the flavors a chance to melt together better. Next we're going to take our wok, and we're going to need approximately 3 tablespoons of oil. Give or take. And we're just going to heat that up on the stove while we're waiting for our mix our mix is ready. Alexa, stop timer. So we're just going to heat this up on the stove. Now, very gently, just give it another little stir. Now, doesn't that look just like hamburger? Okay, while our oil is heating, I'm just going to move the camera over to the stove so you can see what I'm going to be doing. Okay, as you can see, our oil is now heated, so we're going to add our mix to it. Oh, you hear that sizzle? Now we're just going to cook our meat for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring it gently so we avoid mashing up the meat. And any liquid that happens to be left will evaporate. Alexa, set a timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
I can definitely smell the garlic in this. And some peppers. Okay, while that's cooking, we're going to warm up our wraps. So using our round steamer, and again, whenever using your steamer, make sure that the holes are always away from the handles to avoid having a steam burn. In our house, we prefer the soft taco wraps as opposed to the hard ones. And this mix will make up enough to do roughly 12 or more tacos. So I'm going to do 4 for our family for now. And with the leftovers, I'm going to end up making some stuffed shells. There, so I'm just going to pop this in the microwave for 1 minute and I'll be right back. That's smelling pretty good. It sounds like our wraps are ready. Just set that down there. You won't be able to see it there. And they're nice and warm. The steam's coming off of them, so we'll just keep the lid on to keep them nice and hot for us. I absolutely love our silicone kitchen tools. This I'm using is the corner spatula. You can see it's angled. It's got a reinforced steel rod in them, so they're good and sturdy, yet they're flexible enough at the top that they can scrape up and make nice clean jars and pots. And our wok, well, I don't know what I would do without our wok. It's one of the kitchen staples in our house. I use it for just about everything. It's got a ceramic inside, which makes it extremely easy to clean. You can almost wipe it clean. That looks pretty much done. Alexa, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 40 seconds left on your 6-minute timer.
We have 40 seconds left, so I'm going to cancel it. Alexa, stop timer.
6-minute timer canceled.
There we go. We'll just remove that from the heat. Now, I'm just going to take you back to the counter so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Look at that. Sure smells delicious. Here's our wraps. I'm going to clear off a space on my counter. I've got a very small counter. One wrap. Now, new in our catalog this season is our Festy green sauce. It's very much like an aioli. It's got lime, green tea matcha, which is fantastic for being full of nutrients. It also helps stabilize blood sugar. I'm going to use this instead of guacamole, which I've already made up earlier. Just going to give that a little stir. It's got a very light taste, but it's got jalapenos in it, so there is a little bit of a zip of an aftertaste. For me, I'm just going to spread a little bit on the bottom. Add my meat. to move this out of my way because I'm afraid I'm going to burn myself on the hot pot. There. Now, I'm going to add some of the poco picante salsa. Some shredded cheddar cheese. Again, this is jalapeno cheddar. A little bit of some lettuce. And then just drizzle a little bit more of this sauce on. And there you have it. Easy peasy tacos, 100% vegan.